What if money stopped feeling like it was always on its way out the door somewhere else? I'm Kendall, and in this episode, we're talking about one of the biggest turning points a woman entrepreneur can experience, which is the day money stops feeling temporary. I'm going to show you why money can feel like it's always passing through your hands, what changes when it finally starts staying, and give you a list of 5 habits that make staying possible. Because financial independence doesn't begin the day you make more money. It begins the day money starts sticking around. It's all here for you in this episode. Let's dive in.
Welcome to the Money Coach School podcast. To really excel at coaching women, you have to be skilled, confident, and even fearless at money coaching. If you're passionate about women holding genuine money power and love supporting women entrepreneurs, then this is the show for you. Now here's your host, money feminist, Kendall SummerHawk.
Hello, woman entrepreneur, and welcome back to the podcast. I want to talk to you about one of the biggest turning points in your money life. It's the day money stops feeling temporary. So have you noticed how every new dollar or pound or euro, whatever your currency is, have you noticed how every new dollar coming in feels like it arrives with instructions attached to it? Instructions to be used for payroll, taxes, software, your tech stack, whatever it is, the next coaching program, the credit card, the business, the house. Money comes in and almost immediately it leaves again. And after a while, that just starts to feel normal. You get used to money passing through your hands instead of staying in your hands. And then one day something changes, or at least I hope it does for you. Money starts staying. Maybe it's your savings account growing. Maybe it's profit accumulating month after month. Maybe you open your business account and realize there's actually money there that isn't already committed somewhere else. That's like an amazing feeling, right? And that changes far more than your bank account. It changes you. It changes the way you think, the way that you make decisions. It changes the way your nervous system responds to money. And that's what we're talking about today. So before we dive in, I want to make sure you are joining me on my new Substack, Feminine Money Mastery. You can get there by going to kendallsubstack.com, and I'll also put a link in the show notes. Substack is where I spill the secrets on women entrepreneurs and money and what women are capable of creating financially, because women were never taught how to create safety, stability, and wealth. And Feminine Money Mastery with me on Substack is where that changes. So I really want you to join me over there. It's free. You can go to kendallsubstack.com and subscribe and be part of this movement. All right, so let's talk first about temporary money. Oh, big sigh, right? Temporary money has a very distinct feeling. Every dollar feels spoken for before it arrives. Yes, you celebrate revenue, that's awesome, and then immediately start calculating where it all has to go. I see you, I get you. You keep your business moving, you pay your bills, you take care of everyone depending on you. Then you look at your account and wonder, wow, where did the money go? So temporary money isn't simply a cash flow experience. It becomes your expectation. It becomes your standard, and we don't want that. You don't allow yourself to imagine money staying because that's just not been your experience. And every dollar has always had somewhere to go. So when money comes in, your brain immediately starts assigning it away. You aren't expecting accumulation. You're expecting movement. Now, the key point here is this. Temporary money always feels like it's on its way somewhere else. But then one day, something completely new happens. Money stays. And once you've experienced that, you will never think about money quite the same way again. You're going to notice it in small ways at first. For example, one month you don't spend every increase in income. Some of it stays. Then it happens again. Your savings account begins growing. Profit starts accumulating. You start paying yourself consistently. You look at your numbers every week instead of only when something feels urgent. Now, none of these habits feel dramatic by themselves, but together they completely change your experience of money. And for the first time, you realize every new dollar doesn't already have somewhere else to go. You begin opening your accounts and seeing money that's simply there. It's present. money that isn't disappearing tomorrow, money that belongs to you. Really hear me say that, money that belongs to you. And that changes everything. It changes your confidence. It changes your decisions. It changes what feels possible. The key point here is this: money starts feeling like something you have instead of something that you're constantly chasing. So what changes when money stays? This is the part that really fascinates me. When money starts staying, your nervous system responds very differently. You stop checking your account before every decision. You stop feeling guilty buying something that your business genuinely needs. You stop carrying that persistent low-level hum of financial vigilance that's been following you for years. And your nervous system finally gets evidence that, yeah, money can stay. The key point here is this: money staying is when financial independence stops being an idea and starts becoming your reality. So, how does this happen? It happens through very specific, easy to implement habits that let money stay. Money staying doesn't happen by accident. It happens because you build habits that make that retaining of money possible. And this is what I teach in depth in my Overflow series, the exact how-tos. But today I want to at least give you a checklist so that you have a starter, tangible, practical set of actions that you can start taking right away. So here are 5 habits that make the biggest difference for me with my money staying and with the women that I coach. Habit number 1, pay yourself consistently. Paying yourself isn't whatever happens to be left over. It's a decision that your business exists to support your life. I did a whole episode on this, Owner's Pay 101, which I will link to in the show notes. It is episode 123. All right, habit number 2, build separate savings. Every dollar, every piece of your currency that stays begins teaching your brain a new story. And that story is that money isn't automatically leaving anymore. Habit number 3, review your profit every month. Profit is the money that gives your business breathing room. And I've done episodes on this as well. I'll link to them in the show notes. Habit number 4, pay down debt intentionally. Debt deserves a plan, not emotional punishment against yourself. Every payment is evidence that you're directing your money instead of feeling controlled by it. I also did an episode on this, that debt is not a dirty word. I will link to it in the show notes. And habit number 5, create a weekly money date. Every money date is an opportunity, if done correctly, where money stops feeling scary and starts feeling like something you now know how to handle. You know, one of the things you'll notice is that every one of these habits is really a decision. It's a choice. And it's the decision to pay yourself, the decision to build savings, the decision to protect profit, the decision to pay down debt intentionally. And those decisions shape your financial future far more than most women realize. Far, far more. And that's exactly why I created my $1 Million Decisions Bootcamp. I'm going to teach you inside the bootcamp the simple process I use to make clear, revenue-focused decisions that increase your income, grow your profit, and support financial independence. The link is kendallsummerhawk.com/bootcamp, and I'll also put the link in the show notes. And here's why. Every decision you make either helps money stay or sends it right back out the door. Of course, we know which one we want you to have. All right, so to wrap up here, I want to leave you with this question. Does money still feel temporary? Or has it started staying? Women deserve to experience money staying. You deserve to watch your savings grow. You deserve to see profit accumulate. You deserve to pay down debt while these other things are happening. You deserve to know what it feels like when money isn't already committed somewhere else. Because the day money stops feeling temporary is the day financial independence starts feeling possible. And that's the future I want you and every woman entrepreneur to experience. All right, thank you so much, my beautiful soul, for your loyalty and listening, and I will see you in our next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Money Coach School podcast. If you enjoyed this podcast, make sure you follow so you never miss an episode. Also, I would so love and appreciate if you would leave a 5-star review. Your review supports women just like you in discovering all of the juicy tips and insights I'm sharing here on how to coach women on money. And if you want to learn how to excel at coaching women on money, definitely go to KendallSummerHawk.com and check out the wealth of money coach trainings that we have for you. Thanks so much for being part of this money coaching movement and for tuning into the show every week.